And also like they are using oath before they got the position. Oath is everywhere. To get citizenship, to get all the medical license, to get the government position, etc. We give the government position for every races. Even at the White House and Congress position, we hire all races. For diplomatic relationship and for America, they will need to work for the American people. Why? All races own this country. This country is an American and white country. American white country. How a small billionaire African fit to work for the Kamala Harris is a millionaire. So Kamala Harris, her paycheck is a millionaire, right? So how about billionaire? Where they work for her because they are the same classes? Whether African work for vice president, where that African work for vice president Harris, I just give the example. And vice president involved in the Congress oath ceremony. Do you see that? Is that her job? But she will say that it is her job, right? Vice president can involve in the oath ceremony for congressmen, for Congress. So how about House of Representatives? How about the one lower the House of Representatives? If someone of the Congress have looked down on the lower races mind, racism, there are a lot of Indian at the Congress level, right? Indian are higher than African, right? I don't need to mention that one. Oh, we are not supposed to have the racist discriminated minded route. Is that because of paycheck? Or is that like for Congress position? Am I right? No, everyone didn't have that kind of Caliban minded. I can take that one because my idea is very good, right? So if one day everyone will follow, will do the same like my idea, my concept, how will you see? Is that a small idea or is that a discriminated idea? If I get a success because of this pay, I will get like a lot of like money from Congress, White House, or from media, from advertising. I will become billionaire. And that kind of idea, I cannot work for you. I can choose my own boss, my own manager. I can choose that position. How about that kind of idea? That kind of idea. You want to use that like kind of like look down on lower race, decade of slave. You want to destroy me that my really smart idea. You want to destroy with that kind of a humanitarian minded. The smart people need to have humanitarian minded. Get the point? How will they see that vice president want to involve in the Congress oath ceremony? Very small one. Not small one. Even like for all the old women, they already see that one. See that one? I'm 45 years old. How about 55-year-old woman? How about 65-year-old woman? They already see all those steps. So what kind of age level? They won't see that one. College, high school. So you can eat all those people. You cannot eat from even like from 35 to 75-year-old. Am I right? That is normal, pretty normal. But even pretty normal, we have law. It's not like too extremity and then like go and talk to them. Oh, I looked down on you. You are really lower. If don't do that way, then everything is fine. You stay by yourself, they stay by themselves. Just like stay like keep a little bit like you stay right here, I stay right here. If necessary, we talk. It's not too bad, right? It's like kind of like it is not giving humane to them. So like you are going to change to what? Cheap life? Not CHIEF, CHEAP, cheap. Oh, we are all together. We need to have good minded. It's different point of view. But you will say like different point of view. Oh, don't see it is cheap, it is friendly, and it's for more happy. Right? Not ignore, neglect, and then we need to work together as a teamwork. Very modernized American. You are talking about modernized modernized and old school, rich and poor. See the differences? I really hope Vice President got the highest salary and she might not have the inferiority. But she took part in the oath ceremony. So I saw the lawmaker difficulty right now. But I can explain that if you see different races as a different cases, you can solve the problem. Rich people want to stay away from the poor people. Upper races want to stay from the lower races. See the differences? The same. Let rich people or upper races do it. Do not make the law to adjust the gap and force them to be their friend with each other. Rich and upper races will never ever want to be friends with the poor or lower races. If we give the explanation situation to explain from the White House and Congress, the problem solved. Lower races are using human rights. Their human right does not work that way. Their human right can work in for you can talk to the coworker, but you cannot force to talk to you like the same level or as a friend. Because of they want the same level, they use human right. The same level to get a product and object only, not human understanding and kindness. Billionaire give human for donating product and object only, not human. If you want to donate human by using sweet word to poor upper races as kindness, you should sleep with them first. Do not tell me to do $10 shit. I'm sorry. Everyone knows that if lower races use the law, only two reasons. Rich, white people want to push the lower races to flout with the lower races and push away from the rich class of the white. Am I right? Lower races, especially African, want to get the rich white or Chinese. We all need to treat them the same level because of the discrimination law and equally treated. Let's show them with a tear. We need to allow them to make friends with us. We need to allow them to make with us. We are crying. We show with a tear with our poor manner to them that we are also human. We want to be in our own group and people, and if we do not allow them into our community, they need to feel secure by themselves. And we beg them not to show us their tear and inferiority, to ask our friendship or friendly communication with them. We can tell them that they need to accept that lower races are lower than upper races. Accept different races and different classes. If my point of view to see how lower races want to get chances from upper races do not impress you, please tell me which point is not impressive for you. This is Representative Peter Maya quote. Freedom is never more than one generation away from the extinction. That discrimination problem. We didn't see the discrimination problem in our high school children and also college students and also like for teenager and also 20-ish before 30-ish. So how about our generation, that kind of next generation? Are we going to like giving away all those people to the lower races because they are using American human rights, American behavior? We need freedom from the lower races. Giving 30% of the US land to the 30% of the immigrant is the best. If lower races force us to work for them, to talk to them friendly, or to stay close to them, don't ask too much from us. Nothing is free. To cry in front of us, to give pressure and situation of the heartbreak and devastation. No visible part of the distraction that African and lower races twisted the law and try to get a friendship and enter our community. I didn't see any visible path. For our next generation, we cannot let lower race to take advantages on us by using discrimination law and equally treated. Taking advantages on the American law, discriminating law, and equally treated. I mentioned that we're at above for some budget can hire only 2 employees in one store, and they use store-friendly and courtesy policy to get friendship or work friend relationship. Shameful, 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 shame. Taking advantages on the American culture. We live in US and we should not let lower races win over by misusing the American culture. American culture is friendly, but do not use that way at work. Edward is like over like 30 year or 35 year old. I already see the differences. And 30, they are like college style or college student. They are having fun or they are friendly with each other. They want that type of attitude and that kind of friendly behavior want to keep in the grocery environment. We are using formal communication. If you are using formal communication, they can even use that formal communication and to make you as a slave. How can they transfer that American culture from both sides? Friendly to get a care or to be a friendly as a friend. Or if you are going to use a format, they can make you to soft for you. I'm rich. You need to load the product onto my car. It's very careful. Two extremities. So like, I will behave like kind of like format. Is that necessary? Sure, I need to talk with you as a friend. Friendly, then I can do that one. So I need to turn out the customer service job. I see it as a flat. Don't force me. Don't brainwash me. Don't see it as a flat. So how will you see that way? If you are talking very sweetly with the customer, is that part of a job? Are we going to train our next generation like that kind of idea? Is that because of the paycheck? How about rich people? How are they teach their own children? Am I supposed to teach everyone in a poor way? Is that because of paycheck? So American culture is friendly, but do not use that way at work. Americans have their own limit, and lower race use culture to brainwash everyone to treat them friendly. Shame on you, African and lower races. Use another nice word to get a friendship and relationship at the same level from us. Taking advantages on American behavior. Friendly is not giving friendship because of the paycheck. Do not misuse those American behavior to get a friend or a girl or a guy. It is called low life. It is called poor minimum pay environment. Technically, it is like for normal standard, but at work, the way we behave like at outside work, normal life, at work, you need to flirt with everyone. If rich people working at the environment, the other people will look down on you. We need to accept that like kind of like upper people will be a little bit quiet and lower people will be more flexible and more friendly and more talk a lot, just like flirt a lot. We need to accept that idea. Am I right? Am I right? Or did I say something wrong? Is that everyone is friendly and like kind of like talk a lot? Even at the grocery area. Grocery store is like the minimum paycheck, the lowest area for the American store. Compared with the mall. Are we supposed to behave like that? Like we are giving the customer service at the mall or at the grocery store? How do you expect from the grocery store employee? They are very poor. How about mall employee? A little bit higher, but even higher level. They need to behave like the college student. They need to give the customer service. They need to talk to the customer. The same like the university student. If we are still talking like the university level, how about our next generation? Taking advantages of American generosity. Billionaires give human for donating product and object only, not human. If you want to donate human by using sweet word to poor upper races as kindness, you should sleep with them first. Do not tell me to do $10 shit. Because you see, it is generosity. It is the way people need to behave like a college student or university student. Then you can prove me that you can sleep with that kind of people. I mean, I didn't want to say that kind of people are very low. I can compare even Vietnamese and Filipino. Can they sleep with Indian and African? The forward is a Vietnamese and Filipino. Thai and Myanmar. Those are forward. Forward people, can you sleep with the fifth world people? Because they are poor and we need to give them understanding and kindness. We need to have the same like American generosity. Food war cannot even give to the generosity for food war. Am I right? Or maybe they can sleep. Only Chinese cannot sleep. That they can sleep and they can having fun. I forgot they have that kind of idea. So they are almost like American. They can sleep and they can dance. How about that one? So it will be like a little bit comfort for Indian and African, right? Am I right? Because at food war, they are having fun. They can having fun with food war. They can sleep with the food war. But they were for having fun. They can dance. How about Chinese? So I see the differences. They want Chinese to behave like that. Food war. Food war is like having fun, can sleep and dance. Did Chinese look like that way? Now I know myself that like kind of like food war and the Chinese Second War differences. Taking advantages of diplomatic relationship. Lower races show us with here that if we treat them the same level, they will feel secure. We did not want to solve the problem like this. I just tell lower race that if lower race came to US, their embassy came to US with them. Or they have their embassy in US. Example, I'm Chinese from Myanmar. And Myanmar embassy want to take advantages of Chinese at US. Because of me. America allow you to do that one. Am I right, Myanmar embassy? Are they taking care of the Myanmar citizen? I'm Myanmar citizen. I was born in Myanmar. So they want to take me as a Myanmar citizen. Am I right? I already got a US citizen. So American allow you to do that one. Because I'm American. Myanmar want Chinese as a citizen, right? Or should I need to want Myanmar as my country? Is that vice versa, right? Or for example, I'm US citizen right now. I want US as my country. But US embassy will take me as a citizen. But American old woman, are they take me as American? No. That's comparison. So I give you an example. It is really happening in here. Myanmar embassy, Myanmar people. Everywhere I go. When they saw me, some people know that like, I'm from Myanmar. So they just want to be like, talk to me as a Myanmar and they want to take advantages of me. It is really happening. I do not have proof because they just want to talk to me in Myanmar language. But if Myanmar keep doing that and poor Chinese in US give Myanmar embassy chances or Myanmar people that they ask for the poor Chinese at the US. I'm not alone and I have also like a Chinese community. I came from Myanmar and then the Myanmar people were want to make friends with the Chinese community, Chinese people. And then our Chinese people need to eat Myanmar food right now. All the Myanmar food, I will repeat that one. Lady finger, eggplant, zucchini is not Myanmar food, but in America, it looks like Myanmar food. All those stuff, our Chinese restaurant, I work at the Chinese restaurant. We are cooking all those stuff. Those are not my stuff. Our Chinese people need to eat all those stuff. We don't even eat that one before. I came from Myanmar. Chinese people at Myanmar don't even eat the Myanmar stuff. If I say it is true, can you force American to eat the Chinese or Myanmar food when they live in Myanmar and China? How about that one? I don't have real proof. I can say that I'm Myanmar. I came from Myanmar. I can speak Burmese, Myanmar. So Myanmar people want to be friends with me because we speak the same language. And because of me, they enter my Chinese community. The Chinese community need to eat Myanmar food right now. All those people, because of me, they are suffering right now. So if they are keep doing that and poor Chinese in US give the Myanmar embassy or Myanmar people chances, that they exploit our poor Chinese and US because of they are using the embassy power, or due to that our people are useless and poor from both sides. If we cannot control that one, Chinese and US will be miserable because of me. If I went to the other country, all the Chinese their country will be miserable too. My sibling, my brother, my sister live in Singapore. They got brainwashed. They are saying like the same like all American women. Oh, they have their own right. They can make their own decision. This is American way. Chinese, no, we cannot make our own decision. We live with the parents and we live with the sibling. But right now, sibling is using American way. My parents are using Myanmar way. So how should I need to live my life? My sibling cannot listen whatever I said. My brother and my sister. It's because of American way. Because of American way, if they accept like, oh, they can make own decision. But right now, my sister is going to marry the Singaporean. Singaporean is not Chinese. That American idea. So some of the American idea are good. We can make our own decision. Some of the idea, we cannot take the American idea. Even Myanmar culture. Myanmar want to friendly, the same like university way. Africa is asking for university way. If I'm wrong, they are not asking for university way. You are University of Illinois at Champaign-Urbana. They are like walking like very having fun and just like a friend student life. I thought like this is the environment they are asking from me, African environment. Even at work, if I'm wrong, I'm very, very lucky. They don't want that kind of environment from me. I really wish they would say like I'm wrong. We can give that kind of fresh environment, friendly environment. We cannot let them into our Chinese community. It is against the law. The way they are asking, as far as I know, it's like kind of like you offer standard at the grocery store level. That is our Chinese rich community, the way we behave. The way they were is like even you offer at the bar, hang out with each other like this way. It's more worse. Don't even American level, very, very friendly. Chinese level, that kind of friendly, the whole group cannot even give. I really hope that they are not asking for that one. I really hope that I'm wrong and they are right. Then we don't need to give that kind of friendship. And then our next generation is free from that one. Not only Chinese, because they are poor, but also American too. I live in a community. I work at the American grocery store. So our Chinese people need to give the humane. How about American, my coworker? I don't even have a lot of coworker. I am mute. I got discriminated by the American. But I got only one or two white guy as a coworker. They also feel the same like my Chinese background. Because they are poor, but also American. Because they are modernized. And they can flirt. In that way, American and Chinese people give away their day and access to lower races because of the old American woman $10 shit push away idea. And lower races want to get the upper races, Chinese and American, as a free or normal route. This is called normal route. You all find standard. This is Chinese standard. Normal route making friends. This is the American way. Having fun and sleep with each other. I can go to that level. How about that level? That level, I already said the word. Is that part of the job? Part of the job, you want to be at my community like this way? Is that part of the job? All American women said that. To give them that kind of environment. to increase the store profit and store sale. Where are you hiring? Not prostitute. Where are you hiring a rich woman? Right, rich woman as an employee, and then to let the whole poor group into the rich community. Am I right or wrong? How do you see that one? Before customer service position is flat people hire. If they get flat, we can get a store sale increase. So we don't need to hire flat. We need to hire the rich environment. We need to hire the rich people. So rich people, the way they talk, that community will become like that community. Am I right? Stop doing that way. I already show you the proof. I show what you are doing to everywhere. I want you to stop everywhere. White House, please use the veto to pass the bill for us.